and she was not afraid to show that she was feeling him. They went inside. Don't play around with your bio at all. Don't play around with your pictures. Make sure it looks really good because that's going to be her first impression of you. Hello, everyone. So welcome to my self-improvement and dating podcast. And in today's video, I have something different for y'all, a story time. So y'all see me do a story time a few times. I've been bringing it back when you guys been telling me to bring it back. So let me know right now if you do want the story times. I love doing them. I love letting you guys know of the things that be going on aside from advice. And also right back to story times, I think it gives you guys still some lessons in there. And I bring up different scenarios and situations so you guys can get a different feel of things that be happening in real life. And with that being said, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you guys want to talk about what's going on with you, any other things that you guys want to talk about during a consultation, make sure you book by clicking the link down below. Consultations can be about anything, so go ahead and book and let's talk about it. So let's get into, yes, the story time of Julia. That is who we're talking about. And Julia was in college in her first year. All the guys that she was feeling into in the past, there was serious relationships that she came across, but none of them were actually the one for her. She decided to take matters into her own hand. She didn't have issues talking to a guy or getting attention from guys. She was a really good looking girl. So she was getting tired of dating around. She was getting tired of seeing people that she said that's not going to get anywhere. I could start telling. She would see guys try to talk to her on campus and pass by guys. They would try to get her number, but she was not feeling them at all. And the ones that she gave a chance to, again, it became a fail for her. So she figured out quickly that dating on campus was not going to be her thing, and also the guys that she comes across when she goes out are not going to be so easy to actually be the one she's looking for. So for a little bit, she actually just focused on herself. She focused on her image and just looking more beautiful overall. So she was still in the gym, spending more time in there, still focused on her studies. So to tell you how she looks so you guys can kind of visualize her in your mind, she is a 5'1" girl and she had beautiful blue eyes. Julia liked to look good overall. She liked to wear things that complemented her body. She did really maintain it. She did like to show it off at times when it came down to her skincare, with her nails, everything. She was making sure it was clean and it was up to date. This is where dating sites and dating apps was something that really crossed her mind. So before she even decided to make an account, decided to get on Bumble, she had a conversation with one of her closest friends that actually was into dating online and knew about dating apps, had a lot of experience to kind of get a feel of what she should be doing. Julia wasn't really experienced in the dating sites and all the dating apps. She was more of physical, face-to-face. When she sees the guy, she was just saying, I don't know if I could really find somebody on there, but I do think that could give it a shot. So she was really down. So after talking to her friend, her girl really encouraged her to just try it. She took some nice pictures. She wanted to switch things up by actually cutting her hair. She always kept her hair very long. So this time around, she decided to kind of get a new look, fresh start. While she was going to be on these apps, she wanted to give it a different approach and wanted to give it a real good chance with the best intentions that she could give. So she decided to cut her hair. She made sure her pictures looked really good and her bio was really detailed about what she liked to do as she was in school. She gave a good description of herself and she made sure to let it be known that she was looking to talk to somebody and hoping that it would get somewhere. She went all in and decided after she made the app to take the time to go find a match. And the first day was a complete flop for her. It was just a fail because she spent hours and hours trying to actually get a match. She would take breaks in between, but she was getting back to going on the app and still not having no match, nobody she was interested in. And she was starting to get a little discouraged. So after hours passed by that first day, she decided to call up her friend and just let her know like she was not really feeling it. But she also understood that it was her first day. And of course, her friend told her, continue using the app. So she went back on the app the next day, and that is when things finally started to change. She started getting a little bit more of the people that she was actually interested in. And she was seeing that there is people nearby that she was actually willing to get a conversation going with and see if it could go somewhere. She decided to go ahead and try to find a few more people. And when she went for the few more people, she found her exact type of guy. And her exact type of guy was blonde hair, and he looked tall in the pictures, but it was the muscles that really got her. And it was also the blue eyes that he had as well. And not only that, she really liked his facial hair, how he was maintaining it. She was really hoping hoping that he could get somewhere with this guy if they were able to talk. She was really gonna go for it with this guy. So this guy that she came across, that finally dream guy, was what she was physically looking for. Everything checked off and the bio seemed correctly. His name is Steven, and yes, she's dated guys in the past that were physically attractive just like what she wanted, but she was also having issues with those guys because those guys, their personalities wasn't something she could actually put up with for too long, and there was other issues that did actually happen as well. This dream guy that she came across, she was hoping that this could go really well, and of course she could only go based on his pictures and his bio, and it was coming off so accurate to what she was actually into and wanted from a guy. So she was really looking forward to speaking to Steven, and it just goes to show the importance of having an awesome profile. You gotta make sure that your profile pictures are so nice. Make sure that if it's not so perfect or if it's not so great, you are not uploading it. Upload the ones that you only care about to have, even if it means that you only have 2, 3. And with Steven, that was great is that he was a legit page, and it confirmed how real he was because he put his other social media platforms. He included it. He had his TikTok there. He had an Instagram. His bio overall really showed that he was a real page. Of course, she went to go ahead and check him out, but it really did show like he was legit. Even the pictures that he had looked like it was real events that he went to. And based on that bio, he was seeming like he wanted to meet a girl as well. So it leads me to say, don't play around with your bio at all. Don't play around with your pictures. Make sure it looks really good because that's going to be her first impression of you. That's what she's going based off of. And if it's wrong the first time, it only takes the first time for her to say, no. Even if you're nearby and you kind of have potential, sometimes she could be like, that wasn't that great. You shouldn't have added this. So just be careful what you put out there. So make sure that you make it the best you can possible so you could get way more matches and hopefully get the match that you like. And if you also want to know what girls want in the bedroom, all sorts of stuff that women want, starting from the bedroom and other exclusive things, make sure you do check out the Patreon link down below. I got a whole lot of videos and other things that y'all will never ever see on here. So go ahead and click the link down below after this video and make sure to catch up. And so back to how Steven was that dream guy, what she was feeling. His profile was so spot on. She was really ready to talk to this guy. She was hoping that it wasn't going to take long to actually get matched and talk and connect and see if it could actually get somewhere. And she was just wishful thinking. So she took the time to read his bio and go through his pictures. He didn't come off too strong in his bio, what he was really into. And he was actually interested in not just talking, but dating. So he also included some of the places that he loved to go eat, included some of the things that he loved to go do when he's out enjoying his time. He looked like a jock. He was a hockey player. One of the pictures that she really liked was the one that he was wearing his team jersey and he was on the hockey ring with the hockey stick and there was a puck right there. So she just loved the way he looked, and obviously she knew that he was into sports, seeing that he enjoyed playing hockey based on his bio and seeing that picture that he was a part of a team. His bio wasn't bragging about anything. So one of the other pictures too was him playing beer pong with his friends, and he looked fun as well. He looked very casual. He just had a nice white tee with just nice black joggers on. He had one where he was in a dress shirt and he had also black pants in that one, and that was really one of her favorite ones because it showed a different side of him. So now this is where things really get interesting. They match and start talking. He was close, so that was a nice thing. She was always down to drive wherever she needed to go. Obviously, a gentleman could say, I'll come to you as well. But she had her 2012 Chrysler 300 ready to go because she was interested in this guy. She felt like they knew each other for a while. The way they were communicating, she was actually getting to know him for him. He was very honest about things. So they continued to keep talking, and a whole week later, it really seemed like this was it. They were talking so much, and finally he slid the question at the end of the week by asking her, when are you free? And she was not afraid to show that she was feeling him. She was waiting for that question so she can go ahead and tell him right away, I am free the next day. So the day that he asked her when she was free was on a Thursday, and it worked very well because her first free date was actually Friday. She was down for the movie theaters and also to do something afterwards. So he pulled up with his Challenger and he brought roses. Y'all, there is nothing like roses because girls still love that. She said thank you, gave him a big nice hug in the parking lot. She put the roses in the car, and then they went into the theater. He got some food for the both of them. They went inside and they were watching that movie while they were cuddling. So it was more of him putting his hands around her. She leaned onto him. So it got them a little bit closer and they felt really comfortable. They decided to just go ahead and hang out in his car because they said they were tired after the movie and they wanted to just sit there and get to know each other, talk about it. We're still able to cuddle and feel up on each other and have a good vibe. Nothing else happened after that. It was just hugs and it was I will see you later. He was gonna go for the kiss, but he really respected her and he was only gonna go for it if she was gonna lean forward. She was holding on to him before she left. She was telling him she was gonna be ready to see him again. He felt the same way. So she got in his car. He made sure that she got home safe by asking her at the end, did you get home safe? Once she got home and he got home, they stayed on the phone another hour of talking to each other. Now that 1 week after that date has passed by, they only became closer, also had other dates that came up. So I would definitely bring up the rest of the story. If y'all want the part 2, let me know. I'll tell you what else happened. Want more story times from me, let me know. I'll definitely be bringing so much more up. Don't forget about Patreon. It got a whole lot of videos that y'all won't see on here. And of course, if y'all want to get on the line, talk about what's going on, book the consultation by clicking the link down below. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, y'all.
And y'all, the Elevate sweatshirt is officially available, and y'all could see it is embroidered stitch. So it is high quality and it is champion. Y'all can see the logo right there. And it comes in this amazing box, super secured, y'all. As you guys can see, it is vacuum sealed. You will get your package delivered right to you quickly, and it is gonna come super, super tight.